KYC step 1 almost 100% done. Now, somebody would say, what do I mean by that? It's simple. As you see it, it's what it means. It's almost 100% done, meaning everybody would have access to it. Now, it's a prompt. So what happens is when you log in, let's say you want to obviously extend your mining session. So if you go to extend it, suddenly you'll be given the prompt to say, perform your KYC step 1. Of course, you perform your KYC step 1, you go through the facial authentication thing. Once you go through it, it's done, right? So obviously, we all know most people have done it. A few friends of mine have also got theirs done. Most of them actually have got theirs done. No complaints whatsoever. It's straightforward. You follow the facial recognition thing. So if you follow the expressions verbatim, you should be fine. You should pass it and go through it smoothly. If you don't follow it, then it becomes a bit of a problem. So do it, and it's much, much easier. So I am reliably informed, which I believe all of you have been, that ICE KYC step 1 is almost done. When I say almost done, I'm not saying that almost done as in everybody will be KYC'd. What I mean is everybody would now be given the opportunity to do it. That's 100%. Remember where they started from? 5%, 10%, 25%, and so on. But now it's going to be 100%, meaning it will be accessible. When I say accessible, not like you just go and you get KYC. No. The way it is you log in, so you go onto the app, and then when you're there, randomly, you may be given the opportunity to do the KYC. When it happens, just make sure you get a well-lit place. And if it's well-lit, it's much easier for you to pass it because of the facial expression thing. But that is step 1. Remember, that is step 1. Step 2 will be released very, very soon. You understand? And they've announced it today. They call it the next step of KYC, which will ensure that you fully get KYC. So the next step of KYC will be released next week. So as and when I'm speaking, today being the 3rd of December, 2023, next week, I don't know which country next week we're talking about. Maybe today being the beginning of the week somewhere, or today being the final day of the week somewhere else. So if it's next week, if it's the final day of the week somewhere else, then next week is from tomorrow. If it's the beginning of the week somewhere else, then next week will be from next Sunday onwards. So we don't know when that's going to be, but we know next week. So let's say 7 days at least from now. Do you know what I mean? Or a day from now. You know what I mean? But it is going to be good. I like the communication that we're receiving from the ICE team. It makes me, it keeps me buzzing. Do you know what I mean? I'm always excited about what the ICE team have got to say to us. Do you know what I mean? So people, listen, smash the like button where you're at. Smash the subscriber button. Let me see how many likes we've got so far. Because the likes lately, we don't tend to get a lot of them when we're live. Before we used to get lots of them. Let me see. 60 likes. Yeah, that's good. Smash it. Let's get to 120 likes very, very soon, people. Let's get to 120 likes very, very soon. So smash the like button wherever you're at. Smash the subscriber button, of course, if you haven't yet done so. We've already gone past 30,000 subscribers, people. We've gone past 30,000 subscribers. And so because of that, this is our channel. Remember that. It's not just mine. It's yours as well. So let's all come together and smash the like button for getting to 30,000 in a very short space of time. Do it right now. Smash that like button, people. I really like it when you do that. It just keeps me going. Yeah, they're smashing it. I can see it. They're smashing it. I can see it. It's making me happy. Keep smashing that like button, people. Keep smashing it. It's all good. I'll come back to it very, very soon. So let's continue. Let's get it to 120 in no time. Let's get it to 120 in no time. All right. And obviously, I want to keep this rolling as well. I want to keep it fun. I want to keep it interactive. And that's why I keep doing that. 80 people watching. We should get over 80 likes in no time. Let's see. 72 likes. Yeah, let's keep it going. All right. So KYC step 2. Now, that is going to be one interesting thing. I do have some details I'm not going to share with you, of course, but you all are going to see it. But it's really interesting when I see it, of course, how it's going to look. It looks interesting. I'm not going to show you, but you all are going to see it, obviously. And I am just really excited anytime I talk about it. I do have that, and it looks great. To be honest, it does look great. All I can tell you is there are 2 things that you need to do with KYC step 2. Remember that. This is something we're going to talk about. KYC step 2. Yesterday was spoken about, but let's speak about it today because I can't wait for that day when I'm giving that prompt and it says KYC step 2 because I can see it. I can't show it to you, but I can see it. And then, of course, obviously, you need to open your X and search for ICE blockchain accounts. Remember, these are the steps. I'm giving you first-hand account, first-hand steps you need to take when doing KYC step 2 via verifying the X account, of course. So obviously, you need to have an X account, not like a blue tick. Remember, it's not blue tick. It's just X account, meaning, your name, everything. You know what I'm saying? The real ones. You know what I mean? And then once you open the X and search for ICE at ICE underscore blockchain, once you do that, you find the pinned post, which is the first post on the profile. The pinned post, which is the first post on the profile. But when you do that, you need to like it, repost it with quotes using the exact text below. I'm not going to tell you what the text is, but once that happens, you use that text, and that way you will be verified. And when that happens, once you're verified, you will be KYC'd fully. And wouldn't that be fun? You only do it once. That's the caveat. You only do it once. And I'm excited about that. Once. You don't have to do it twice, thrice, 5 times, 10 times. No, once. But if you fail, you would be put on hold for that for 1 week. Do you get what I'm saying? So 1 week, you would, of course, you can still pass it after 1 week, but you have to make sure you pass it the first time round. So this is an advice I'm going to give all of you, because I've seen a lot of you making mistakes when it comes to the Ethereum address input into the window. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you is take your time. Don't rush. Take your time when you're doing it. Don't rush. Because if you do rush, you will make mistakes again. You'll come back to the chat and say, Mr. Ray, I made a mistake. No, don't make mistakes. Okay? Take your time, read the instructions, and do it. You understand? Somebody will say, what if the person is an illiterate, can't read? Of course, then if you can't read, then indeed, this is not the platform for you. This is not the space for you, because blockchain is not for illiterates. I can tell you that 100%, because you need to do a lot of research. Do you understand? And Vindicator Chidi said it. He said it several times on his Twitter spaces. And yesterday, Zeus said it, and Vindicator Chidi said it briefly. You can't not be an illiterate. You understand? You get what I'm saying? Sorry, you can't not be literate. You have to be illiterate. A literate person, not an illiterate person. So if you are an illiterate, then of course it becomes a bit of an issue, because we have to be responsible for what we do. And this is where the bone of contention starts, because a lot of people will be like, yeah, but that's discriminatory. No, it's not. Because at the end of the day, they need to understand that, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Do you get what I'm saying? Ruthlessness, ruthless pragmatism. That's what I say. You can't just say it has to suit everybody. It won't suit everybody. Even if you do it for literates and illiterates, somebody will still come and complain. That's just what it is. I've been in this game. I've played the game. Do you understand? So I know what this is all about. But hey, let's hope that whoever is not literate enough will be able to try and find a way to get their KYCs done. Step 1 is easy. Step 2, I would say it's easy. And there is the other one. Now, the other one, you need to pass the KYC step 2 with the MCQs. What are MCQs? Multiple choice questions. Now, the thought was they would have a question each time you try to do it, but they realized it's going to be too long. People are going to be disgruntled, irritated. So they thought, all right, 21 questions at a go. Somebody said, oh, that's an exam. Well, if that's going to make you financially independent, if that's going to make you have some freedom, financially, then I'll do it all day long. I'll do it 100 times, even if I have to. Do you understand? Because money talks. And if you're somebody who's got the means, listen, money is always a tool. It's not the solution to everything, but it's the tool for the solution. The tool, part of the pieces that gives you the solution. Do you understand? So let's not ever think that the ICE team telling us to do these things are outrageous. No, it's not. They're not outrageous. If anything at all, I would say is to get you hands-on. Do you get what I'm saying? Get you hands-on, get you to do things, get you to be serious with it, get you to mine every day, get you not to forget to mine every day. And so that way you're more engaged in the whole thing. But if you don't do it, or if you're not urged to do it, then you will slack. It's a human thing. We slack all the time. We get complacent. We're like, oh, no, I'm not gonna mine. I'm KYC now. I'm okay. Well, remember, there's something called slashing. It could happen. So with that, KYC step 2, 21 questions, you're supposed to get a minimum of 18 correct. If you get more than 3 wrong, you will fail the KYC step 2 that moment, and you'll be given the chance another week, another week, another week, another week, every week until you pass. Now, somebody might ask, what if I don't pass by mainnet? Well, then we've got a problem, right? But then that means you've been given multiple chances. How can you fail something multiple times? It means you're a dunderhead, I'm afraid. That's what I need to say. A dunderhead, somebody whose brains are not screwed on. Because you can't fail, how many weeks do we have till then? We have 308 days. So let's say that's about 47 weeks. So 47 weeks, you fail. 47, well, it's not going to be here. But let's say hypothetically you fail 47 times. Is that a good thing? No. So don't tell me that what if you fail and fail and fail to mainnet? No. That makes you a dunderhead, I'm afraid. And I'm not going to call anybody a dunderhead. So don't make yourself a dunderhead. Make sure you pass it on the first try. If you don't pass on the first try, you have another week and another week and another week and another week until mainnet. Do you understand? Unless you join later. If you join later, then of course, the time you have to pass will be limited. But those of us who've been in it now for some time, we should pass it. I still don't know which one to use. I don't know whether to go to the X verification or to go for the 21 questions. 21 questions is funny. It's a 50-cent song. 21 questions. But I'm still thinking maybe I may be a little bit complacent. I'll be like, let me do the 21 questions because I know I can answer them. But if the